So when you're in a relationship and someone fails you, that can be a challenging thing. It's already hard to put your, the outcomes of your life in the hands of another, and then to do that, and they let you down. It's a big blow. But when you got to know that when you're in a relationship, a committed relationship, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not for those who are just looking for a reason or excuse to see someone's failure. But you got to be able to fight through that and say, I know that the person that I'm dealing with isn't perfect. I know they're not going to always get it right, but I'm not going to allow what happened to make me incapable of giving them the trust that they need to grow and to do better. A lot of times the immediate reaction is if someone fails you with something, then you just take it from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In a relationship, if you say wash the dishes and you get in there and all the dishes half washed and there's still debris, residue on the dishes and plates and stuff, the usual response is, you know what, don't worry about it, I'll do it myself. I'll just do it, But you have to be okay with going back to that situation and saying, hey, this didn't work out like we wanted it to. This didn't go the way we planned for it to go. But I'd like for you, you to have another chance to try to do that. I'm not going to just take it from you and act like you're incapable, because that can affect the person. But also you got to take care of how it affects you and do your part. As far as that's concerned, there are a lot of dynamics to it, and you don't have the sole responsibility, but that you do have a part to play in ensuring that you don't allow failures to stand in the way of you guys building a full, loving, trusting, and dependent relationship upon each other.
And grant some grace where you can. It goes a long way. We're human. Nobody is perfect. As I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way, there'll be a point where the tables are turned and you're the one that has failed and need a little bit of grace. So grant grace wherever you can, and if it is something habitual, or if it's task specific, is that something that you could potentially take away from that person in the right way? Take over that job until some other resolution can be sought out, but definitely apply grace. It goes a long way. Yeah.
If you're the one who's in a situation where someone's constantly, continuously failing you, I think it definitely means that there's some place where you guys have missed each other. There's some place in your communication, or there's some place in their execution, or there's some place in, sometimes people fail because they don't know how to say what they really need. They don't know how to actively, descriptively to say what it is they really need. And so the person walks away from a conversation with a half, broken, skewed view of what you're saying, because that communication was filled with so many things that either didn't pertain, or sometimes things that are unclear, or there's things sometimes communicated that's like you didn't let them know what that looks like for you. We say stuff sometimes and we don't understand that in each relationship and with different people, sometimes you can say the same thing, but it looks different with that person. So someone says, I need you to care for me. I need you to be more caring and be more considerate. Okay, and then someone says, okay, then fine, I'm gonna be more caring and considerate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sweep the porch off because I know she does that in the morning, and I think I should do that to help, give them something less to do. But they don't know that other person actually sweeps the porch in the morning. It's like their meditation and think about the day, get their mind together. Like they need that time to sweep the porch. And so they were just trying to meet a need, but now you created a whole nother situation because you didn't correctly or descriptively describe what it is you really need when you're saying, how do you need me to care for you? What is it that you feel like you're missing? What is it you feel like I need to do better? To care for you and show you that I care, and that kind of thing. So it's like layers in the conversation that have to happen. If you don't have those conversation layers, then someone could walk away with the incomplete picture of what your desire or what the thing you communicated that you need from them looks like, and that can create failure. So I think it's important in your communication to be able to voice clearly, descriptively, what it is you're looking for, what it is you desire, and what you want from your mate, and how your partner can do that, how they can meet that need, how can they, what does it look like to do it for you?